Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome to something different on my channel today. Yesterday EA released the team of the tournament and that was including Sanchez as a striker and changed to be with Arsenal. And I thought, I've got an Arsenal team, let's chuck him in the team, as you can see there, and review him because, you know, I don't normally do reviews, but when FIFA 15 comes out, I really do think I wanna venture more into Ultimate Team as well as Career Mode. And I thought, let's test it out, let's do a review. So basically, my reviews are a little bit different to most others, guys. I show you the misses, I show you everything. A lot of reviewers just show goals and things like that. Here's his stats, by the way, if you want to take a look. But for me, I want to show you the overall player, the overall package that you're going to get when you buy a certain player. So they're a lot longer than most guys' reviews, I think. And hopefully, you will learn a lot from the video in terms of whether you want to purchase the player or not, whether he'll fit in your team. And with Sanchez, you know, for me, it wasn't like I even cared. I just wanted him. You know, I wanted to collect him. So the stats on him are incredible. You can see most of them are dark green. Mainly his finishing and shooting seem very strong, but actually it's his agility, it's his balance, his sprint speed. Obviously a 4-star skiller, although you must note he does have high work rates, which we'll get onto in a minute. But first of all, we're coming up against a very decent German team there with Clichy. A little bit random. Now, the first thing I want to say with Alexis Sanchez is he's just an annoying bastard. He really is. In a good way. He is like a flea. He's like a little fly. He's just so annoying to play against. I can imagine how annoying I was to play against last night with Sanchez up front because he is so quick. He is so agile. You can't mark him. He's just like, you know, a bee flying around your head. You can't really hit them. What a goal that is as well, and what an assist. So that's the first thing I would say about Sanchez. He's just very quick, very agile, and very freaking annoying to mark. I would hate to play against him. Now, obviously, I was playing him as a striker, and the first thing I really noticed with him as a striker is he's not bad. I mean, you can see I miss a couple of shots here and there with him. He's not bad as a striker. It's definitely a viable option, but I did find that he was actually assisting as much as he was scoring. And for me, I think it might be worthwhile dropping him down into either a CF role or maybe a central attacking midfield role because he seems to be setting up a lot of goals, like I said, just as many as he was scoring. But don't get me wrong, guys, as a striker, he is lethal. If you get a ball over the top of the defenders and Sanchez is in on goal, you're just not catching him. He feels a lot quicker than it says on his card. Obviously, 91 pace is high, but he feels obviously like 99. He really does. He is so quick. It's because of his agility. It's because he's quite short. And talking of being a bit short, that is definitely his major weakness. Another assist there. He's small. Don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes it's a good thing to have a small striker because, like I said, he just weaves in and out of players. Great dribbling and things like that. And look at that rating at the end of the first game. That was my first game with him. What I will say is it does let him down when it comes to, you know, one of the major parts of the game. And look at this team I was coming up against. Damn, son. One of the big things in this game is crossing and heading, right? Sanchez is useless at that. There is absolutely no point in even trying to play kind of like long pass football and crossing and things like that. The only type of pass that, you know, can go through the air that is beneficial to Sanchez is an L1 triangle or L1Y over the top of the defence, like you see here. And if you get a kind bounce, yeah, he's through on goal, and more often than not, he's going to score a goal. And again, out on the wing there, just assisting goals as well, playing a major part in scoring goals and also scoring them as well. But this is what I'm talking about. Look how annoying he is. It's like he gets back up from being tackled, he's on it straight away, and just nudges it inside here for Cazorla to score. But he is definitely a vital component of what I had in this team. He was absolutely fantastic. Now, I've got informed Giroud, and what I will say about Giroud, you know, he's tall and he's strong, but he's not as good. Like, he's just not as quick. He's not as fast going around the players. He's good in the air and he's got a good powerful shot. But Sanchez has that and more. All you're missing out on is the heading. And for me, I actually like to play passing football like you see here. He wasn't just able to get on that. The reason I showed you that is because I think not only was it, you know, raining and obviously it made the ball go really far ahead of him, but if he'd been a little bit taller, he probably would have got that. I think he would have stretched a leg out, but then he redeems himself, obviously, with a great goal like that. The main advice I would give to you guys if you are going to pick up Sanchez is to drop him back. I think in a 4-3-3 false 9 he'd be pretty good as a CF. But maybe in a 4-2-3-1 like I'm playing in here, if you put him as a cam, I think he would do incredibly well. Through on goal here, this is his best goal. Look, just look at this replay. It's insane how accurate this is. It's a lovely pass from Ozil, who was enjoying having Sanchez up front, that's for sure. Pass after pass was making it through, and it was literally in the top right corner. A really nice finish indeed. Moving into the last bit of gameplay here, guys, up against a very, very strong Italian side there. One of the more generic ones, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm probably going to lose this. I mean, I've won every game so far with Sanchez up front, but there's another one of his long shots. You know, I wanted to show you every part of his game. His long shots, close shots, passing, dribbling, everything. Another assist here from him. Lovely goal by Ramsey, who is incredible, by the way. The team of the season, Ramsey, is incredible. But again, another example of Alexis Sanchez providing another assist, this time for Cazorla, who I had in form out on the left. And in general, guys, like, this clip sums it up. Shit at the heading, good at the finishing, and just freaking annoying to defend against. And a very nice finish as well. Look at this touch. Lovely touch, and puts it in the net. So my general thoughts of him, the positives are, obviously, he's very quick. He's very agile. He's very hard to mark. He's a good finisher. He's got good strength for his height. 77 strength for someone his height is actually very, very good. And he definitely feels like he's got some strength. He doesn't get pushed over all the time. He's a great playmaker, as well as, you know, being quite good at finishing. And by unique, I mean there is no one else like him in the Premier League on this game. There is literally only one Sanchez like that. Other strikers, you know, you look at maybe like Demba Ba, you've got Kone, who could be very similar. Benteke, Lukaku, they're all kind of similar players. Sanchez is the only player in the Premier League that can play up front in that way. The negatives, as you've probably read already, you know, he's very short. He never wins headers. I don't think I won a single header with him out of like my 8 games I played with him. He does have high work rates. It wasn't a massive issue, but the odd time he did drop back and he was out of possession and, sorry, out of position. He is quite expensive. I think he was worth about 600,000 when he first came out. It's probably a little bit less as you're seeing this video. But that's just that, you know, that's what happens when you get a rare card. They're expensive. But that's going to wrap up the review, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to FIFA Now in HD. He's a really nice guy. He allowed me to borrow Sanchez off him. So don't forget to check out his channel, link in the description. And I will see you for potentially a Sanchez wager match later on today.